Welcome to another episode of where I show traits that analyze the mistakes I make and the corrections I get from them. So, this is a journal of how my trading process is going, what I learn from each trade I make, whether it be a loss or it be a profit. So, before we go to today's analysis, because today I'll be analyzing Boom 500. Yeah. So, before we get to there, let us see how the previous one went, if it went good or if it was bad. So we are starting off with, okay, I checked 75 yesterday. So I'll be checking 25 and then I'll be checking boom. So 25 is first. Wow, damn. This is a straight up sell, straight up loss. And it came all the way to this down, yeah? Let's go to a fast time frame. It came all the way to here, that level. So this should have been a buy. This should have been a sell. Well, let me see. Okay. The problem was that as I was analyzing, because this was a sell. If you see from here, this was a sell. This was a new high, and it was selling all the way. So I should have put a sell on here, or just wait until it got up to this level here. But I didn't. Felt that it was going for a buy, even if it didn't mitigate this, that it didn't touch this level. So that was my mistake, my bad. So from now on, I'll be checking up to that level to make sure that it gets to a point of interest before we put a trade, and we have to use the trend. But this was a trend down, so the trend going downwards, which yeah, that was my mistake there. Hopefully, I'll remember it for the next one. I will go to boom. Another. Let's see. Okay. It did. Let me see something. Should go to 1 hour. Should check this. Almost to the 50 minutes, but still it's a bad analysis because it didn't even get to the 50 and it went all the way down. And let's see why this happened. Oh, for us, this new low is no longer valid. We go 24. Okay, my bad again. I didn't follow the trend. I didn't follow the trend because you can see this is sell, 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 another sell, another sell, another sell, another sell. I didn't follow the trend. It should have been a sell. Because I didn't see any, there was no change of structure around there. So this was a sell. So two trades wrong. Now this is the reason why I have yet to start actually trading, because I think I do this kind of mistake frequently. But this journal is how I'll be able to remember and not to do the mistake again. They'll just use this opportunity to check the volatility 75 also. Yeah, I think that also went for a sell. Yeah, it went for a sell also. Came here, sell is targeting this low, yeah. Let's go 24 hours. You see the big picture. It's targeting this low. Should come to 4 hours. Let's see where it's going to reach on this low, if it will break or not. Okay, this is where it's going to reach. Going to get up to here for the low. That's for the sell. That's where to get up to. Let's see. So it would get up to this low. So that is that for this. So with these mistakes that have been corrected, let me see how we are going to run this new one. I want to check now. Make a copy. Boom 500 V. Now let's search for boom 500. Boom 500. Boom 500. This is a sell. We'll say, yeah, let's just use this. This is a sell. We'll say this is the ultimate target here on the 24 hours. So this is our new low. That is an old low, but still a kind of new low. And we have this as our new high. This should be our new high. But then we can also use this because this is the current one. This from there to here, it led us to here and then came down and is testing all this. While that one came from, you can say it came from here. But I just want to check something with feet. It got above the 50, went down. Okay, can put this just mark it out, just mapping it out. Probably not what I'll use now. Just map it out. You can also map here. But these are interesting levels, but I'm not going to use them right now. Now, this respected this, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I think, yeah, yep, respected that, came down, should save this current, yeah. What are we doing again? So we use this as our current high. It didn't really even get up to there. So didn't get up to there, no, didn't get up to the other side. So what we are seeing here, what we are seeing here is this is sell, slight buy, equal lows. So this range, it range around this place. Tried for a buy again, give us another equal levels here, another range, sold around there, something like another equal, but then it gave us a huge selling. They sell hugely, so hope probably it will get up to here, then still continue to sell. So that's what we are seeing currently on the 24 hours time frame. I'm just using this to get what our current trend is like, because I haven't used this type before on any of the videos, based on the fact that I was just using some other kind of simpler term. But since all of them are giving me loss, so I said, let's try this and see how it's going to be. So we should label equal bottom. It didn't give us any equal at the top, just mostly at the bottom. None, 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 none. Okay, something where this thing came up, came down. So nothing of equal around here. And then while we're at it, you can see, okay, yep. See something of this nature, yeah. So there's something of this. So drove it up. So now on the 4 hours time frame, I'm trying to see if I can rush this because I don't want the videos to be all that long. but I'm not sure if I can be able to rush this because there is a lot to be literally done here. Like I would say this is the first time I am working on this current pair. I've never done anything with it, never even looked at it before. So I'm confused on how it works. So yeah. There a lot of these movement. Change, yeah, came down. Something of another kind, another change, yeah, went up. This range, right here, it was ranging. That was just range. In fact, let me go back to the 24 hours time frame. I will just map it all, the ones that we're ranging. So instead ranging from here, range is a place where we have no break, and then they just keep repeating. So it's literally on the ranging zone. It's at the yes to come out. I said this is the first, then hit here, second, didn't, went, hit the first of it here, then the third. Because all this is almost the same line. So based on range, um, coming. Okay, so let's remove this. We should clear this so I'm able to see what is happening more clearly. Now this yeah, out of now we use yeah. So if you are using this is the break yeah, like a fake break, then stay selling again. So possibility of it coming up to here, but it came up to here, went up, then it might give us another like liquidity. But before we get up to there, let's go to the hours time frame. So this is that. Yep. Um, ranging or consolidation, any of what you want to call it. That's what is happening here. So kept on, broke. Now this is where we had a significant move all the way to the downside. Because if you come up to here, you see came up, down, stayed dancing, no break on here, no break from there to here. Hit touched the low, went up, broke, then kept another consolidation, which this was the low of that this new consolidation here. Gave us another break. Then this one gave us more massive move to the previous low, or the low that we're looking at, and then now we have this. So it's coming back up. I think it's trying to just look for a place where it will get a significant, where it can accumulate significant amount for it to get up to this down point. So what we are going to do is we put our sell here. Oh no, sorry. Let's go for a short. Put sell on here. Our SL will be around there. It's much I know, but when you're targeting your SL should be around here. Should go to 1 hour. Mhm. So yeah, that is it for today. This is yeah, go below this probably. So this is a sell, and that will be all for today. Thanks for watching.